The quarter-life crisis is a period of life usually ranging from the late teens to the early 30s, in which a person begins to feel doubtful about their own lives, brought on by the stress of becoming an adult. The term was coined by analogy with midlife crisis. Aspects: according to the Boston Globe, the quarter-life crisis occurs in one's 20s, after entering the real world. Eric H. Erikson, who proposed 8 crises that humans face during their development, proposed the existence of a life crisis occurring at this age. The conflict he associated with young adulthood is the intimacy versus isolation crisis. According to him, after establishing a personal identity in adolescence, young adults seek to form intense, usually romantic relationships with other people. Common symptoms of a quarter-life crisis are often feelings of being lost, scared, lonely or confused about what steps to take in order to transition properly into adulthood. Studies have shown that unemployment and choosing a career path is a major cause for young persons to undergo stress or anxiety. Early stages of one living on their own for the first time and learning to cope without parental help can also induce feelings of isolation and loneliness. Recently, millennials are sometimes referred to as the boomerang generation or Peter Pan generation, because of the members' perceived penchant for delaying some rites of passage into adulthood for longer periods than previous generations. These labels were also a reference to a trend toward members living with their parents for longer periods than previous generations. In film, the notion of the quarter-life crisis is explored by the 1967 film The Graduate, one of the first film depictions of this issue. Other notable films that also do so are The Paper Chase, St. Elmo's Fire, How to Be, Garden State, Accepted, Ghost World, High Fidelity, Days of Summer, Lost in Translation, Silver Linings Playbook and Vicky Cristina Barcelona, as well as the musical Avenue Q and the HBO television series, Girls. The 2008 web series Quarterlife was so named for the phenomenon. Other movies exploring the quarter-life crisis include Reality Bites, Tiny Furniture, The Puffy Chair, Fight Club, Stranger Than Fiction, Greenberg, Francis Ha and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. A 2014 comedy directed by Lynn Shelton titled Lag is lightheartedly delves into the complexities of a quarter-life crisis. In music, the 2003 John Mayer single Why Georgia explores the concept of a quarter-life crisis. The song was based upon John Mayer's experiences during this age period, when he moved to Georgia. Punk band Breakdown Face released an album titled Quarter Life Crisis in 2014 along a music video for the title track. References. Further reading. External links. Does graduation mark the start of your quarter life crisis? The 20-something life, your questions answered, article from The Times, article from the Daily Telegraph, Life is hard when you're in your 20s, BBC.